Hey, fellow Nigerians, this is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the CEO of ONN. I did a live recording about what is taking place in Nigeria on YouTube, and I know my fans on Facebook complain that they don't have the data to watch YouTube video. Your contribution through your association with those who are killing Nigeria, destroying Nigeria, and your conspiracy of silence. So, listen to it. It's going to be 32 minutes. Listen. Good morning. From Houston, Texas, United States of America, this is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now. Good morning, Africa. Global matters are rising, and reggae at its best on ONN. This is an unintended broadcast. I was just about to go to work when I felt the strong need to do this. I am calling for the resignation of the entire government, illegal and illegitimate government, headed by Bola, Ahmed, Tinubu in Nigeria, because the government has failed totally on all fronts. It's a total disaster, and there's no reason we should keep that government in power in Nigeria with all that has been happening. The latest being the massacre, yet again, in Jos, Plateau State, on Palm Sunday. Innocent and defenseless citizens of Nigeria who went to worship were massacred in their place of worship. And as we speak, nobody has been apprehended. As usual, nobody has been apprehended to face prosecution. Bola Ahmed is an accessory to evil in Nigeria. Bola Ahmed, the whole of us know, is a criminal. Those who brought him to power are those who mastermind terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. And is never going to be able to rein them in. How can you have a government led by a drug dealer, a certificate forger, honestly, a certificate forger, and an identity thief, paired with a terrorist, The founder of Boko Haram, Kasim Shettima, is his vice president. If you play back 2011, the United Nations building in Abuja was bombed and a lot of lives were destroyed. Lives of Nigerians and the foreign workers in that building were taken. And guess what happened? Aminu Sokoto, the mastermind of that terrorist attack, was arrested in Kasim Shettima's house at Abuja. What a coincidence. And Nigerians, you have to take responsibility because you love evil. You love evil men as your leaders. It's not like there are no leaders in Nigeria, those who are capable of doing great things for Nigeria. But you, the people of Nigeria, 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 must hold yourselves accountable for what is happening in your country. Because you love criminals, you love vampires, you love bloodsuckers. Those are the people you put in power. And now everybody is crying. Government is bad. Government is this. Government is that. You chose them. You sowed your vote. Whenever the opportunity comes for you to make a difference, you default to what you know best. Collect money, collect rice, collect fake Ankara, collect Okada. Yes. Criminals, as your local government chairman, as your councillors, as members of your houses of assembly, as your state governors, as your senators, as your members of the House of Representatives, as your president. You look at it, the trajectory. So when they come together, what happens? Evil. We are responsible for what is taking place in our country. The quality of leadership we choose is responsible. There are consequences for bad choices. And we have been suffering the consequences of the bad choices that we have been making for a very long time. And it's going to get worse. The only way out of this is for the people of Nigeria to unite. A critical mass of critically conscious Nigerians must come together to retake that country from this army of criminals. Unless that is done, the country will be lost. Before I continue, I want you to listen to this young man. He said it all.
Honestly speaking, the way this country they go now, the kind of governance and the kind of politics that is going on in this country right now has reduced the value of human being for this Nigeria. Do you know that honestly speaking, there will be no need sharing rights if you do things right? There will be no need for sharing rights to your citizens if you do things right. Rights will become what everybody can afford. When we say there is too much banditry, there is too much, say they don't fight people too much, what do? You send 2 trailers of rice. They share and the people become quiet and say, Kai, this person they work. Different kind of movement here and there, and then when there is issue that borders around our collective security, all of you keep quiet. 1 week later, everybody can, and then you continue to campaign. Everybody is campaigning to be for the next election, and all of us you are campaigning to rule are in pain. Yesterday night, in Plateau State, cold blow, 9.5 people. What to happen? They'll say, they have sent service chiefs, they are there, they have taken, they'll come and look around. Oh, so this was the place that this thing happened. What will be the next action? Nothing. Everybody will keep quiet.
Yes.
How can we be in this nation? Somebody will come and write boldly and say that Bayern Azumi, something like this is going to happen, and that thing will happen.
Failed state.
What is the reason behind we forgiving somebody who has come in Congo to come and fight a fellow human being? Then we'll catch that person, they'll say, let's forgive him. It is the duty of God to forgive you, and not we. Let the right authority, our security agency know that. See, there has to be a rule so that this rubbish can stop, because it is obviously politics people are playing with our lives in this country. When something like this bad happens, people want to become tribalistic, religious, and sectional about it. We have lost humanity in this Nigeria. We have lost humanity. It is so painful that the people will lose their lives, and then some people are trying to be political about it, some people are trying to be religiously correct about it, some people are trying to be tribal about it.
When you elect criminals, that's what happens.
I have said this times without number that it never get to you, no means say it no go get to you.
That's what they don't understand.
Now in Plateau, they are coming to the center because of politics. Since 2010 till today, we never get rest. What am I even saying? Since 2002, it's started from Borno till today, nobody don't rest for this country. Abacha said it many years ago that any crime, any kind of crisis or banditry, name it, that will last more than 24 hours, government here and this side. Enough of the politics. Enough of the politics you are playing with the lives of Nigerians. All in the name of you want to carry resources. All in the name of you want to carry minerals. All in the name of you want to do this. You want to lead by force. People just they fight every day. You never tire una. If you complain una share rice. If you do things right, there will be no need to share rice. The best way to have people align with your concept of politics is just doing things right. It is not about packing everybody and put them in your party. Why is this movement benefiting the ordinary citizen? Iran, they suffer until Iran enter. Now we they suffer on their behalf. A country that is so blessed. What is the reason? Now we the fight war. Why are we buying fuel 1,400 per liter?
They will not understand that.
What is this rubbish that is happening? And nobody is talking. They'll say it's politics, not Puma. Everybody is trying to be sensitive this period, because if you talk, they'll say, oh, you are political to you people are doing too much to humanity. Every day you can't even stay in this country 1 week, make you not see one pain. And when you want to think because it's not happening in my state, you think you are okay. No, we are all Nigerians. Listen to me. The concept of even operating statehood that we think is our state is not even it. Now where them born you be your state. Now where you grow up be your state. You understand? That they don't born you in Plateau State doesn't mean you are not concerned. We are playing too much politics with our lives in this country. We have very wicked set of leaders that we see through it, they will not say it. People, they just busy, just they bury their loved ones every day, nobody they talk.
Sad. So sad.
They'll just say, just hold on, and the next 1-2 weeks, all this thing will come down. They'll just put 24 hours, and then what next? The people come back and perpetrate the same evil. Nothing tangible is done. Are you telling me? Do you know how many trillions of naira these people are awarding to come and do election? Go and check the budget for.
We don't need an election. We need a revolution in Nigeria.
Go and check it. Look at it, man. What do you want to even make of a country? Who was buying fuel less than 200 naira per liter when there was subsidy? And now you say subsidy is gone. We are going for a 1-4, no problem. And then life is even worse of that you even took up subsidy because the money you are getting for not paying subsidy is supposed to subsidize other parts of our life, but there's nothing of such. You know the only money people are gathering to do movement and all of that, that if you give the basic things, water, light, good road to the people, there will be no need for spending so much billions in trying to gather people to show them how wealthy your political circle is. Yes, now. What kind of rubbish will I just do like this? What kind of rubbish? Yes, there has been move of political for local government autonomy. How many local government chairman, when they collect this money from federal, don't use and work? But rather than the allocation they are getting, they are carrying down money also now to now go and appease somebody in the federal, all in the name of different kinds of movements and whatever. You people are just doing budgets for the next election and not for the betterment of the citizens.
So, sir.
Abuja, where it is, some section of Abuja not get water. The other day, somebody come outside to talk it. One person that is whatever to the FCT minister was saying, can you come and prove yourself in court? You the curious for hate. So if something hard was now as life will not go be the talk. If you know you're in the news, say as this, you agree with me that some people never get water for their house in the last 1 month. And if they complain, you go say you do not have right to complain. You can preserve, you will answer to God one day. You will not live here forever. All this money on the advance, I want to know whether I will carry and go heaven one day. Now here it will end. Vanity upon vanity. People fight for platitude and they talk, some of them say they no talk. Now until it happens to your family, you go talk. What goes around comes around. You go touch everybody. But who talk and who not talk, everybody go collect. Honestly speaking, the way this country they go now,
Yes. That was a presentation by a very patriotic Nigerian. He broke it down. He broke everything down that is taking place in Nigeria. The people have given up their country. The people sell their votes to criminals. There is no leader in Nigeria at all levels. At the local government, at the state, and the federal level. All of the country's institutions have collapsed because of corruption. The security forces, the worst on earth as it stands today. They have no operational capability to do anything. And the armed forces of Nigeria has been politicized. Those who are sympathetic to terrorism and banditry hold command and control infrastructural positions in the Nigerian security forces. So they look away from this and actually urge the assailants on. Because nobody sees Nigeria as his or her country. Generally, the people of Nigeria don't love their country. Nigerians are mostly unpatriotic. If Nigeria is a country where people are patriotic, none of this happening will be happening. The state governors that are said to be the chief security officers in their states, they don't do anything when things like this happen. But they have all the muscles to fight political opponents with the most lethal weapons. So why are they governors? Why do we have the kind of policing system that we have in Nigeria? Why should Nigerians be massacred the way they are being massacred? Why are they being massacred during a church service or religious activity. If it is not a Christian genocide, this took place on Sunday. And then when people raised their voices, saying that it's a genocide with specifics, they will release money to come to the United States to pay lobbyists who will mislead the government. Congressman Riley, I'm here, I'm sure you heard this. You went to Nigeria on a fact-finding mission and you were spitting venom. But what happened to you? Midway in the whole thing, you are piping down, pledging to work with a terrorist government. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is an accessory to terrorism. The people who mastermind terrorism and genocide in Nigeria are all in his government. What is the business of Nuhu Ribadu as a national security advisor? Why is Bello Matawale still a minister of state in the Ministry of Defense? What is Kashin Shettima doing as vice president of Nigeria? The founder of Boko Haram. What is he doing? Why do we have all these masterminds of terrorism? Why is it that Abubakar Saad has not been, nobody has been able to bring him to justice? He is a part of it. Why has Nigeria not been able to crack down on Miyetti Allah? They support all this. How come Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not able to do anything? So, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I am calling on you and your entire rogue government. Step down and let Nigerians take their country. Nigerians, where they refuse to stand down, why not come together and push them out? Why are you waiting for another election to nowhere? Why are you so hopeful that an election conducted by a rogue will lead you to your promised land? Now, who are the opposition? Who are those who are going to replace him? Atiku Abubakar? Are you sure? Atiku Abubakar is a part of the thing. Have you ever heard him criticize Boko Haram? Have you ever heard him criticize the Fulani terrorists that are tormenting Nigeria? He's a part of it. So you want Esa Pantami to be your leader in Nigeria? You want El-Rufai to be your leader in Nigeria? El-Rufai was one of those who imported the foreign Fulanis into Nigeria to destabilize the country. And sadly, I see some Nigerians singing his praises as a hero because he fell out with the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he confessed in a 14-minute video how they brought him to power with their alliance with some elements in the southwest of Nigeria. The video is still here. How come you ignore such a dangerous video? Is it David Mark that you want to be your leader? A heinously corrupt man. He was corrupt in the army. As a politician, he was terribly corrupt. So who is that? Is it Kwankwaso? Rabbi Musa Kwankwaso? That has been the United States intelligence has officially named him as one of those who bankroll terrorism in Nigeria. So what ears do you Nigerians need to hear the truth? There's nothing. Even Peter Obi, that all of you are saying is your Messiah. He's dealing with these people. He's sitting down with them, strategizing on how to win Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What business has he got to do with the masterminds of terrorism? It is an honest person. So how come you Nigerians are not thinking? There is nobody in that opposition that is capable of doing anything for Nigeria. The true leaders of Nigeria are prevented by you, the people of Nigeria, from getting into the pathway to the leadership of Nigeria. Because of your greed for money. Because everybody cried that they are hungry for a cup of rice. You sold your country for a bottle of cooking oil. You mortgage your children's future for pieces of onions. You slaughter your people. And you thought it was going to lead you anywhere. This is where it's going to lead, the way it is right now. And it is going to get worse. Unless we say no. I am from Delta State. How would a whole state decamp from their political party to another political party of terrorism? And you called it tsunami. Tsunami by who? And for what? Because some criminals who want to evade justice decided to leave the party they belonged to before. When the security forces started coming after them for their crimes against humanity, they moved to evade justice in APC. You celebrate them. You celebrate Ifeanyi Okowa. You celebrate Oboriwori. You celebrate Ibori. Political master stroke. You fucking poor idiots. You can't reason. You graduated from a university 4 or 5 years, some 10 years. You have no job. You still live under your parents. Your parents trained you in order that you will train them when they get old. At 40, 50, 45, you are still living under your parents. And it doesn't bother you. You are lining behind Okowa. Okowa was a secretary to local government. He became chairman of the same local government. From there, he became a commissioner for 3 ministries. From becoming a commissioner for 3 ministries, he became secretary to government. From becoming secretary to government, he became a senator. From becoming a senator, he became a 2-term governor of Delta State. And then in 2023, he became a vice presidential candidate of the party. You are not asking him if he's the only one. Not because he performed stellarly for the state. Under his leadership as governor of Delta State, 1.3 trillion naira was unaccounted for. And then when the EFCC came for him, he immediately jumped to APC. From where the chairman of the EFCC is given directives. And all his sins were forgiven. And he has our 1.3 trillion naira in his pocket. Today he wants to go to Senate. Some idiot, foolish, stupid boys, young people are everywhere advancing his cause to become the next senator, misrepresenting Delta. And you are not ashamed of yourself. If you are not ashamed, I am. There are a lot of us who are ashamed. You are the obstacles. The young people in Nigeria who don't know their purpose, they are the greater trouble of Nigeria, not the idiots in power. Because when we decide that we don't want them anymore, they will be on the run. And And unless we make that determination, we will continue to see worse than we have seen unjust. It's not going to be just only unjust. It started in Borno. It is everywhere now. It even went down to my hometown. Over 100 people were kidnapped. And out of the 100 people that were kidnapped, 10 were massacred. It's everywhere. It's in Kano. It's in Katsina. It's in Sokoto. It is in Kebbi. It is worse in Zamfara. Yes, it's in Kaduna. It's in Plateau. It is in Kogi. It is in Nasarawa. It is everywhere. The people doing this, they are on a mission. Their mission is to violently take Nigeria. And you are watching a rogue president. You are standing on his rogue mandate. You are not ashamed of yourselves. You young people of Nigeria, not ashamed of yourself. You are a disappointment to the youth worldwide. Nigerian youth, you are a huge disappointment to the young people worldwide. And you Nigerians who think that it is not your business, getting involved in anything that will protect and defend your country is not your business. It is going to be your business. One day when you are kidnapped, your daughter is kidnapped, your son is kidnapped, your mother or father is kidnapped, your uncle or auntie are kidnapped, or you are kidnapped, then you will understand how concerned, how your business it is. The only way forward for Nigeria and the Nigerian people is to rise up. Nobody should tell you not to rise up. You should rise up in defense of your country. Because you owe the country that moral, spiritual, and constitutional obligation to stand up for her. A country that has everything for you, you refuse to defend that country. You lie with those who are destroying her. And this is what we get. It is sad. Innocent and defenseless people, including especially children, are suffering from our conspiracy, criminal conspiracy of silence. This is what we get. And let me shock you about 2027. If you think your 2027 is going to lead you anywhere, it's going to lead Nigeria to a total disaster. Unless the people of Nigeria wake up today and take their country. Why are you waiting for an election? To chase out these criminals. An election is not going to cut it. Because there will not be any good replacement. Yes, the people who are angry to replace Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they are angry to steal. Because none of them is patriotic. None of them has the interest of Nigeria and its people at heart. Yes, not even Peter Obi has the interest of the people of Nigeria at heart. With the type of relationship he is building around terrorists and those who mastermind terrorism. I thought I'd share this with you. And if you're a Nigerian who listens to this, please share this message. It is that serious. Bye for now.
Baby, my heart is burning, but it's don't burn with love.
Yes, you heard it. That was my live broadcast on YouTube that I had to bring on Facebook Live because of complaints my followers, some of my followers made that they find it difficult. YouTube is expensive for them. So you have it on Facebook now. Same message with some annotation. Nigeria is for us to defend and not to watch as some of us destroy it. If you keep quiet, you are supporting the massacre of your born and unborn children and the future of Nigeria. Goodbye, and my love for you.